We've spotted a new trend for your front door. It's a little different, a little daring, but in place of a wreath, a basket. And we're taking it up a notch for the upcoming holiday. My first guest this morning will show us how to hang an Easter basket on your door. It's filled with everything you need to welcome your guests this Easter season. Decorator Cami Archer is here to show us the ins and outs of this door trend. It's so great to see you.
So good to see you, Brooke.
I can hang an Easter basket on my front door?
Yes, yes. It's Easter. Let's embrace it. Let's have some fun with it. I love a good wreath, but I love to add something unique and interesting, something different from your front door. And it's Easter, so why don't you just put a fun Easter basket on your door, fill it with spring flowers.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been waiting all winter for spring flowers, and they're all out in the nurseries. So you can have a lot of fun putting it all together.
These aren't real.
They're all real. So I'll show you.
Lie. Really?
Yes, they're all real. We have the primroses, the daffodils, the columbines. So to have a real life thing, and it's very, very easy. It's not
stunned.
Oh, you're sweet. So and when people look at this, when they see this, they feel intimidated, like, well, how do I water? How do I keep my door safe and things? So inside is, I lined it with a plastic bag, and you go in it, so it's on the bottom and it goes on the top.
Just like a grocery sack?
Just like a grocery sack, a kitchen bag, or you could do one of the plastic things. And then you notice I put moss around it to hide it. And then with the things that you buy, you keep them in their plastic pots and you just stick them in, and then put moss around it, and then it's very easy to water.
So they're in their individual little flimsy plastic containers.
Yep, just leave them in there. So the plastic
cutest watering can.
Oh, and it's perfect. So you want a little watering can like this.
With a delicate neck.
With a delicate neck, yes. And because they're spring flowers, you don't need to water them every day. I water mine every 3 days. And so you just take it and you just go in and just a little bit water on each little flower.
This is amazing.
So it doesn't, there's no water that comes out. Even if there is a little water, it catches from the plastic.
I was going to ask, any recommendations as to the type of basket? I know we're lining it, so really it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter if you're lining
any basket.
Any basket. Any basket that has a back to it. And you notice they're called door baskets, and they're a law out there.
Oh, it's a thing.
It's a thing now. I've seen 2 of them at Target. There's I mean, you can even get on Amazon, and they're just door baskets. So it's a basket. So it has a flat back, so it goes right against the door. So be looking for that. So this was in my family. My mom had this on her door when I was a little girl.
You're kidding me.
So when she moved, I'm like, Mom, can I have this?
Your mom was the OG, the original door basket hanger.
She was. She was ahead of her time,
what was her name?
Mary.
Mary. Yes. We are paying honor to Mary.
Sweet mom.
This is fantastic. So this has sentimental. Meaning
you can tell it's been really, really loved.
I cannot believe you've taken the planter that would normally flank our front door and you've just made it cuter and hung it on the door.
Yeah, and it's a fun little surprise when people come. And it's not intimidating. It's not an intimidating thing. It's just plastic and real flowers, and they're spring flowers, so they don't need a lot of water.
Moss will be your friend.
Moss
to cover
will be your
any
friend.
Gaps, and I'm seeing some extra accessories.
So add a little bit of bird's nest. You can put some birds in here. Anything that you think of spring, put it in there. You can even do like little branches, willow branches coming up.
Does it get too heavy?
So this isn't heavy because they're all plastic and you're not putting a lot of water.
Okay.
So it's not, so those things, it's not a very heavy thing.
I can't wait to try this.
Do it. It's really fun. Is
this the new wreath?
I guess it could be.
I think it is. And the cute little ribbon just finishes it off.
Just finishes off.
Okay.
It's a fun thing.
I could just sit and gush and admire this all day. You have some other spring touches we can bring to our florals, or I should say florals we can bring to our home too.
Yes. So if you don't want to have a real life Easter basket on your door, you can put it on your island, your kitchen table.
Look at this.
Anything. So these baskets I thrifted. So if they get a little bit of water on them, it's not a big deal.
It's not your Mary's basket that you love.
Exactly. So this is a fun thing to do with your kids. Take them thrifting, find their Easter baskets, take them to the nursery, have them pick out their spring flowers. So when you do a basket like this, you want all different kind of heights. So you have your daffodils and then your primroses and then some sage, add some greens and snapdragons.
I knew you were a creative. I didn't know you were a florist too.
Yeah.
Can we just continue? It's like an unfolding level of talent that just keeps spilling out of her. Now this basket has a character, a leading character.
Yes, well, it looks like a chocolate bunny. It is a plaster Paris bunny. So I had one here, and it was a milk chocolate one, but he had a little accent on the way here.
Oh,
so he's a dark chocolate.
Okay.
So I had these on my kitchen table on my island when my kids were growing up, and each day there would be a little nibble I put real chocolate bunnies in,
ones, yeah.
and there would be a little nibble, and then the head would be gone and the whole body. I'd be like, kids, you just ate my decorations. So I was thinking, what's a way that makes it look like a chocolate bunny?
Yeah, it does.
But it doesn't melt, and that no one can nibble on it. So what I decided to do is,
I mean, they could try, but
they could try, and they did.
the head's not going to come off quite as easily.
It's not going to come off.
Yeah.
So what you're going to do is plaster of Paris is going to be your best friend.
Okay.
So just go get one, like a little bucket full of plaster of Paris.
Got it.
And then these are chocolate molds. So they're anywhere. You can get them on Amazon. You can go to a kitchen supply store. So I just used chocolate molds. I liked him because he had a little basket and like a little flower on him.
Yeah.
So they come in two. I popped mine. I cut mine. So you're going to do your plaster of Paris. Just read the back of it.
How long does it take to harden?
About 5 hours.
Okay.
But I do it overnight because sometimes it's still a little wet when you try it. So when you mix it, do the instructions, but I like a pancake batter, that kind of thickness to put it in. So I put it in the mold, clean around it, wait overnight, and then it pops out just like this.
Oh my goodness.
And so then you can paint it, so like a light brown or a dark brown,
Yeah.
put a little bow around it, and then you do two of them, and then you put the other side together, and then
I didn't know we could one-up chocolate, but it picks up the detail even better than chocolate does. How cute, Cami.
So you can put it, so you just put them in your baskets after you paint it.
Give him a little necktie.
Put a little necktie.
Here we're seeing the bird nest again. Where are you getting these cute robin eggs?
So those are candy, just candy eggs. So be aware, it's like I eat mine. I just got a little robin eggs. You can get those
decoration.
Anywhere. So in here too, I started micro herbs.
Okay.
So you can do grass in there. You can do real grass, and that's the fun thing is that have your kids grow grass, grow herbs. There's something that's a fun thing to do. Get a little packet, put them in some dirt.
Yeah.
And keep
I was
it
talking
moist.
to a girlfriend the other day, and we were saying how many life lessons can be taught through grass growing.
Exactly.
Right through the lens of a child.
Yes.
Patience,
You got that
daily
right.
maintenance, right? Say your prayers every day.
Yes.
Your grass will grow every day.
Yes.
You know, it just keeps going
You
from
are
here.
so right,
You
Brooke.
put these beautiful blooms under glass as well.
So anything you put under with a cloche, I mean, it makes it seem special. So you can put something special in from Easter. So this was just, so in this close, I made sure that I put pebbles for drainage, and then the dirt, and then I just put a bird's nest in there with a little candy and the mushrooms. And you can put sentimental things like Easter things, and have your kids and they can water it.
Yes.
And my dog did a little munching. So there's a lot of munching at our house.
Part of it. Your house is hungry. Under glass, but I like how it's still kind of sneaking out the bottom.
Yes. So the great thing about a cloche too is it's its own greenhouse. So when your herbs are in there, because these are herbs, and then they're their own greenhouse. They keep it moist. So you just pull it up and just moist it, spread it a little bit, and put it back. So your kids can see the herbs growing right between their eyes under the glass.
Where are you getting these gorgeous cloche
So this was
pieces?
At a thrifting. This was thrifting too, but they're everywhere. Home accessories, Home Goods. So this is just an example of how I did it. Just fill it.
Yeah.
Then you put the dirt inside, and then you can
just hide that.
hide it, and then put the moss around it.
Cami,
so it's really simple.
You have elevated our Easter decor in so many fun ways, from the front door and beyond. Put it under glass, tuck in a bird's nest, and you have the detail and the presentation that we want come Easter season. Thank you so much.
So welcome.
You're amazing.
Oh, you're
just
kind.
amazing.
You're so
How
kind.
can we connect with you and see more ideas?
Yes, you can find me on Instagram, Honeybees and Hollyhocks. I share my design. I'm an interior designer, so I show my home and my garden and a lot of little things, holidays along the way.
I just want to hang out in your kitchen. Can I say that? More pictures of your kitchen.
You're so sweet.
You're great, Cami. Thank you so much. We'll link you to her website, to her Instagram, from our website, studio5.ksl.com.